Hi, Senator. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
What do you feel about the situation that's going on in Taiwan with students occupying the parliament?
Well, the world is watching, and it started with students, some courageous students that cared about a better, more prosperous, more just country, and it's obviously expanded into thousands of students and adults alike and people who care. And I mean, I think the message is to President Ma that when you try to jam a trade agreement through a Congress, whether it's in Washington or Taipei, the public resists, and you need to include people. Whenever a trade agreement's passed, it needs to be inclusive because there are winners and losers. Workers lose their jobs. Mm-hmm. Some workers may gain. Businesses can get their business and can get hurt, but some businesses can gain. Mm-hmm. And let's do trade, whether it's with China or whether it's ultimately trade Trans-Pacific Partnership. Mm-hmm. Let's do it in a way that benefits everybody in Taiwan, not a select few. Mm-hmm. In that lesson, we should learn that from what's happened in the United States. We need to learn that from what's happening in Taiwan.
Thank you so much, Senator.
Sure, glad to do it.
Thank you. Hi, Congressman. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
What do you feel about what's going on right now in Taiwan with the parliament, student occupying the parliament?
Well, let me share with you, I was just in Taiwan in January, and one of the observations I would make is, just like with protests here in the United States, it's very important that things be handled peacefully. But let me also say that in terms of thinking long range about Taiwan's protection of its ability to export into markets around the world, this is one of the reasons why I am pushing for Taiwan's inclusion into the TPP. Because if we get Taiwan into the TPP, then Taiwan is going to be able to diversify its exports and not be so dependent on just one market, just one country. And if Taiwan gets into the TPP, then it's involved in exporting more into the entire Pacific Rim, the United States, but also the entire Pacific Rim. And it's very probable that that would be followed, since I know the Europeans are also looking at an additional trade agreement with South and East Asia. It would probably be followed with Taiwan's inclusion in a duty-free agreement, tariff-free agreement with respect to Europe. So whatever we can do now to expand the diplomatic space and for Taiwan to strengthen its economy by diversifying its exports and imports is very important. That's why that's why I'm supporting Taiwan's inclusion in the TPP and the bilateral investment treaty that we're going to try to do with Taiwan. Thank you very much.